Hey all, so we're going to talk about 5.3 number 67, and this is about using your graphic calculator with trig functions, and it says find the minimum and maximum for this function, which is 2 sine x plus sine squared of x. So the first thing is just about how to enter this into your calculator. So this part should feel pretty normal. You've got your y equals, and then 2 sine, and then make sure that you're closing that parenthesis after the x. Now this is sine squared, and the way you'd enter it into your calculator is it doesn't let you put the squared in here. So you close the parentheses and you just put the square outside like this. So the first thing that some of you might be having problems with is just that part, which I totally understand. So first of all, you've got this is how you enter it into your calculator. And then what you should get when you click graph, and this is just in the standard window, is you should get a graph that looks like this. And you're wanting to find the maximums up here and the minimum here. Now you can do that as always using second and then trace, calc button. You've got your maximum, your minimum. So if we want to find the minimum first, you want to use the arrows, scooch over so that you're near the minimum, click enter, creates the left bound, scoot, enter for the right bound, and then enter again and it'll guess. And what I can see here is that at 4.713, the minimum is -1, and I sort of have the logical thought, I'm like, oh, that makes sense, because the minimum of 2 sine x is -2, and since the minimum of sine is -1, but since it's squared, that becomes a +1. You're like, oh, okay, well, the minimum then makes sense is -1. Same thing with the maximum. The maximum here is 2. The maximum of sine is 1. 1 squared is 1. And you'll find if you use your calculator that the maximum is 3. So, nice thing, works out, sort of the way we would hopefully predict that it would. If you have questions about using your calculator or about any other questions from 5.3 that you're stuck on, please reach out, especially before you get started on the quiz. But best of luck and have a great weekend.